What's on the bench?
Born to run, baby. Born to run. Welcome to the De Leon.
So up first here is the Scalextric Batmobile from 1966. And this looks like a very, very close representation of the real Batmobile. You can see it's all the way down to the radar wheels. And it's got the parachute grab handle up at top. Radar in the front. Rocket launchers. It's got the dual parachutes in the back with the jet nozzle. The only thing this car is missing, I'm sure everybody talks about this, where's Robin? And why didn't they put him on there? I don't know. You know, I just noticed it. There's a bat phone in there. You can see it. That's really cool. So anyway, I was kind of waiting for a Robin figure to be created, maybe 3D printed or something. I think there are 3D prints of him now that will fit into this car. But I was hoping they'd come out with a new version of it and maybe put Robin in. I don't know why they omitted him in this one. But then I decided, you know what, it's probably not going to happen. If I wait any longer, I'm not going to get the car. It'll eventually be sold out and it'll be impossible to find. So now I have it. Second car we're going to show you here is the Revo Slot Viper. And so I had seen this one many times in the display case over at Electric Dreams. I've seen it on different websites, but I've never seen this livery here, which looks like a golf livery mixed up with Xbox. I had seen the PlayStation one that's black and a couple of other liveries, but I'm an Xbox guy now, so this one ticks all the boxes for me. It's got some detail on the interior, not a whole lot. I think most of these cars usually have a Lexan interior inside of them for the Revos. And other than that, it's got a bunch of different scale looking little pieces on it that really, really stand out. So what I was going to show you next is how this car looks sitting up next to the Scale Auto version and the Fly version. So all three of these cars have different wheelbases. I would have to say that the Revo slot is the widest. It has the widest track in the rear axle. The Fly has the narrowest track in the rear axle. And then as far as length goes, the wheelbase on the Scale Auto is much longer than on the Fly. And the same goes for the Revo slot. This is still longer than the Revo slot. Now, this one here has an angle winder motor, and you can see there 21,000 RPMs, and it's got the aluminum wheels, and I have no doubt this car is going to run really good on my track. And I dig the way it looks. It's got a lot of nice details. But for detail's sake, I'm going to have to say that the Scale Auto probably has more detail on it. Of course, more detail, more things to break off when you crash it. Now this one also is an angle winder, and this one is a 20,000 RPM motor. I've already put a Frankenslot guide in the front, and I have digitized it with the Slot Technic chip. I'm probably going to pull that chip out because there's no real easy way to put this car back to analog mode without unplugging everything on the inside. Since we mostly race analog now, it makes sense that this car goes back as an analog car. But I'm a big fan of this one here. I love all the detail on it. And I already know it's a good, fast, proven car. I've driven it both here at my house and at these big track at Electric Dreams, and it runs really good. The only funny thing is, and this is just a little nitpick thing by me, the wheels look very, very small on the red Scale Auto Viper as compared to the wheel and tire combination on the Revo slot. And so when this car sits on the track, it sits extremely low. Feels like it's almost too low. But maybe that's why it handles very well too. So this one here is the Dodge Viper GTSR. And interestingly enough, this one as well. This is the Fly GTSR. And this one again, this one has the front motor. It's a inline version. And this car does okay. It's not that fast. It's got the independent front axles, and so you can kind of see the wheels kind of flop around on the track a little bit. Whereas this Revo slot and the Scale Auto both have solid axles in the front. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see how the new Revo compares to these other two. I do like the way that the Fly cars have a lot of interior detail, and they have a full depth interior as well, where some of these cars basically have just like the half figure and not a lot of interior depth. I just wish this one performed a little bit better than it does, but that's okay. It looks good on the track. And so there are the two new cars there. You got the Revo Slot Viper, and you've got the Scale Extra Batmobile. That's all I have to show you tonight, guys. Everybody stay safe out there, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now. Thanks for watching, and if you like this kind of content, please give us a like and subscribe.